Wunmi, I have told you several times. Mistakes can happen. Come out and tell your truth. Stop hiding under bloggers. Stop paying bloggers. Stop paying non-entities bloggers to attack people that are bringing out the truth. Wunmi, what killed Mohbad? You know a lot about what killed Mohbad. Wunmi, you are the #1 suspect. What happened to Mohbad CCTV? You destroyed that CCTV. I am putting it to you, Wunmi. You destroyed Mohbad's CCTV. The CCTV was perfectly working.
May we not be in a relationship, marry someone that has been positioned, sent to RIP us. The case of Mohbad, as it sounds horrible, the events surrounding his RIP and those that are around him, they have kept their mouth mute. They kept their mouth shut. They do not want to say the truth, but there is no way you want to hide. The truth will definitely catch up. And this is exactly what you're about to hear. This is explosive. This is bombshell. Wow. Wunmi, there is no hiding place. Just Lover, the disgraced blog. I don't care who is behind it. If it is Yabo Joe, if it is Tonto DK, if it is whoever. But we all know that their agenda lies in the same direction. But right now, people have tried to lend their voices, and it has exposed, in fact, when we say Mohbad's spirit is strong, when we say Mohbad's spirit is active, Mohbad's spirit is penetrating where it needs to penetrate, you will think it's a joke, but this is reality. This is serious. So at the end of the day, Wunmi, Bella Shmurda. For those who do not know who these people are, Wunmi is the alleged wife, because we heard that they are not really married, but let's just call her widow. And Bella Shmurda, friend to Mohbad. Not so long ago, we heard that Bella Shmurda moved Wunmi out, but we don't want to dwell on that. What we want to dwell on is this RIP. And from that, we'll be getting to some very dirty rubbish. Well, Wunmi and some other people around Mohbad decided to keep mute. In fact, we all saw the coffin of Mohbad. It was not the size that was supposed to be bought for him. And it's not because of lack of money or lack of funds. In fact, we heard that 2 million naira was given to someone to purchase coffin. So what happened? Why was that coffin bought that was not the size? I mean, someone that has been around Mohbad knows the height of Mohbad. And the person decided to buy a coffin that is 5 feet, 4 feet. That is why the neck of Mohbad was bent. It's as terrible as it can ever be. But that is not what we want to talk about now. We're about to listen to some very deep things that will tell you, reveal to you how Wunmi and the rest of their crew went about the RIP of Mohbad and what they stand to gain and what they are all about. You'll be listening to all of this. That's why I want you to pay attention from the beginning of this video till the end of it. And we will be translating, analyzing it as we do. Your comments are highly appreciated. Returning subscribers, I say thank you. Those that have been here, I say thank you for being here. If you're just coming across this channel, why don't you join us? It is free. Tap on the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell. Very important. Everyone, let us encourage this channel by liking and sharing. And also, you can go an extra step by tapping on that thanks button. Yes, that thanks button right there with the shape of love with the dollar sign inside of it. Tap on it and do something for this channel. Let us get right into this one as we listen to strong, powerful utterances. Do not worry, translation will be done for those who do not understand the language.
Láti lówó data láti wá fi máa comment ni tí n bá fún yín ní èpè láàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú ọmọ tó yẹ pé tọ́n bá tí do yín ẹ̀ tí lè jẹun mi bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn abiyamọ ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ bí tán ti marry tán ti bímọ rí ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ sọ pé Wunmi is 24. Ṣé rántí pé 14 years old ni ìyá Wunmi ti gba Wunmi láyè kó lọ máa gbé ní ilé àwọn Naira Marley. 14 years old ló ti lọ sílé àwọn Naira Marley. 15 years old lòun àti Mohbad ti ń gbé pọ̀. Ọmọ tó ti ń dóko láti age 15. Ìwọ tó bá ti wà able láti dóko ní age 15, o gbọ́dọ̀ ní làákàyè láti manage ilé ọkọ. Ìwọ tí àwọn ìyá ẹ tọ́nà lọ tọrọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ àwọn parents ẹ, ó jẹ́ káwọn parents ẹ sọ fún wọn pé ọmọ yìí kéré, ẹ jẹ́ kó yìí máa béèrè ìfẹ́ bọ̀. Ìyá Wunmi àti bàbá Wunmi wọ́n gbà láti fi ọmọ wọn fún ọkọ. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé IQ ẹ̀ tí okay ni, am I communicating? Ọmọ tó ti ń bá Naira Marley ta gbó, tó ti ń bá ta Colorado ní age 14, tó ti ń bá wọn gbé gbaná kiri. Bí ń ṣe wà yìí, wọn bí yàlá ìyá mi dá. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ tó ní ọkàn, ọmọ tó yẹ gbígbà táwọn àwọn NDLEA lọ sílé wọn, ẹ wo bó ṣe ń fò tó ń ta pẹrẹpẹ mọ́ NDA tó fẹ́ fún NDA lẹ́sẹ̀, ẹ wá sọ pé kò gbọ́n. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa sọ pé ìtorí a fẹ́ ṣáìdì èèyàn kan ká bàjọba òun wa jẹ́, ká fi òótọ́ lẹ̀, ká máa fi irọ́ bò òótọ́. Ẹ sọ fún mi níbi tí Wunmi ti kéré. Ṣé mi ni máa rí ẹ tó mú bọ̀ dání tí máa máa fò, tí máa fẹ́ gbá wọn létí? Wunmi ti wà lórí street ti pẹ́. Ẹ̀yin ò gbọ́ nǹkan tí Karimo onípọ̀nmọ́ sọ ni. Ó ní ìyá àwọn ti dà wọ́n lẹ̀ láti kékeré, ó ti bọ́kọ mi lọ. Ẹ má máa sọ ọmọ tẹ́ bá sọ pé Wunmi kéré, ó máa ń dùn mí. Fine, ara àwọn ọmọ 24 mi tó kéré, tó ti ẹ̀ tí disvirgin, tó ìwà lábẹ́ ìyá wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n Wunmi ti wà lórí street girl ni Rẹ̀mí, street girl ni Wunmi. Wunmi ní gbogbo street credibility. Why did Wunmi run to blogger? Why did Wunmi run to gist lover? Why didn't Wunmi run to punch? Why didn't Wunmi run to AIT? Why didn't Wunmi run to Cctv channel? Bola Tinubu yẹn. Why didn't Wunmi run to channels? Why didn't Wunmi run to, all these popular papers online? Why gist lover? Gist lover has no joy. She supports bad things. You went to her. Why not come out with your awful fingers? Ẹ gbà mí o, ọkọ mi ti kú o. A gbé lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì wọn ò gbà o. A gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá wọn ò fún wa o. Ẹ gbà mí o. Wunmi did not say that. Instead, reverse was the case. She was running helter-skelter, koloba to bloggers to cover her mess, to cover her mistake. Thank you. Why didn't she go to the police? Think about Shelenu Nancy 999. You kọ́kọ́ pè. Same thing applies to Nigeria system. If anything should happen, the first person to máa pè ní 999. Tó bá ṣe yẹ pé phone àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò ṣiṣẹ́, ó máa sáré débẹ̀ ni. Ẹ gbà mí o, ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ o, wọ́n ti pa mí lọ́kọ o. But rather, reverse was the case. Wunmi ran to gist lover. Ṣó fi pé ṣé gist lover lọ́lọ́pàá ni àbí gist lover làwọn big television company tó lè bá wa produce síta? Why go to gist lover? That is my question. If you have nothing you are hiding. Ẹ bá mi dìyẹn mú. Wọ́n tún wá ṣetán. Ìgbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ tún wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, Wunmi couldn't even come out to say, bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe rí kọ́ nìyẹn o. Bàbá kọ́ ló sin o. Wunmi dákẹ́. Ó jẹ́ kó máa attack bàbá yẹn. Kó máa gbé bàbá yẹn ṣépè. Wunmi dákẹ́. Until tí bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ síta pé mi mọ̀ ń pa ẹ́. Ìgbà tí máa fi débẹ̀, wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ń bá àwọn ọmọ yìí, wọ́n ti fi yọ̀ sí láyà, wọ́n ti fi òwú sí létí, abẹ́ staircase lọ gbé sí. Tí ẹ̀ bo dignity ọmọ ẹ̀ Wunmi, Ọlọ́run á fìyà jẹ, mo tún sọ. Wunmi ò ṣe dáadáa. Wòyàwó Timothy Wunmi went into Mohbad's life without loving him. Our Mori street to love. Our Mori street to love. They just want to come into your life to get what you want to get and kill you and go. Òun ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ya Táwà. Àná tó apààyàn náà. Tó gba gbogbo owó ọ̀bọ̀dé. Tó gba ilé epo ẹ̀ tó fún ní stroke. Tó yàgbẹ́ tó fi kú. Am I communicating? Irú wúndù yẹn kò lè pa Mohbad. Gbogbo abiyamọ ayé ní tòótọ́. Ẹ bá mi pè Wunmi. Kí ló mọ̀ nípa ikú Mohbad? Wunmi mọ̀ nǹkan nípa ikú Mohbad ó dẹ̀ ń dákẹ́. Wunmi, I have told you several times. Mistakes can happen. Come out and tell your truth. Stop hiding under bloggers. Stop paying bloggers. Stop paying non-entities bloggers to attack people that are bringing out the truth. Wunmi, what killed Mohbad? You know a lot about what killed Mohbad. Wunmi, you are the #1 suspect. What happened to Mohbad's CCTV? You destroyed that CCTV. I am putting it to you, Wunmi. You destroyed Mohbad's CCTV. The CCTV was perfectly working. If you have gone to pay your landlord now that the CCTV was not working, you are a liar. When Mohbad moved into that house, and Tom Beru, and Tom Sasala Femie, I was benuleti of the CCTV. Wunmi said the CCTV was fixed, but it was not working. Wunmi, I am putting it to you now that the CCTV was working. You destroyed it because the CCTV was going to show who came in, who went out, what happened, Wunmi, what happened to the CCTV? Mohbad is very documented. He will never sleep in that house without a CCTV. But still under the bass of one CCTV, Wunmi ti lọ sanwó fún ni. Wunmi is paying a lot to people to cover a mess. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín? Ṣebí Bella Shmurda sọ fún Naira Marley pé gba station lọkọ lọ report rẹ̀ tí Bella Shmurda dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ikú pé wọ́n na Mohbad kọ́ ló pa, ikú tó pa ikú nú ilé ni. Ṣé owó tó gbé ní iCloud? Ṣé owó yẹn ni Bella Shmurda ń sọ fún Wunmi ni? Ó gba lé 6 million fún Wunmi, ó dẹ̀ fún Wunmi ní 400,000 every 2 weeks. That is 800,000 per month. Bella Shmurda, come out and challenge me. Ṣebí ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá Mohbad ti ṣépè, ìwọ náà wá ṣépè. Ẹ bọ́ta kò need kẹ́ sọ pé mo ń wá fame. I don't need any fame. God has given me my fame. I am doing this because I am a mother. Ẹ bá mi pè Bella Shmurda. He doesn't need to talk to me. He should just put it up or go to Gistlover tí gbogbo wọn kọ nǹkan fún wọn sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Àwọn olórí burúkú. Ẹ̀rọ ọlọ́pàá lẹ̀. You cannot go to the police to say your truth. You cannot take your evidence to the police. You are running to Gistlover. Wunmi knows a lot. That is what I want to tell you. I got an information this morning. I'm going to read it for you. 1 minute. I got an information this morning. Yeah? I will send you something now. 1 minute. Mumbo. Yeah. Look at Mohbad. Ewo Mohbad. Shetiri Mohbad. Ẹni tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn ló ń pè ní Darosha. Olórí burúkú onífìlà bentigo. Darosha nìyẹn, Shetiri. ẹ̀yin tí Instagram ṣẹtiri Mohbad nìyẹn Darosha ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad yẹn ṣẹtiri Darosha nìyẹn. Now I'm going to be telling you about Darosha. Sherry, it's so unfortunate. Ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad wọ́n fi ọmọ wọn sílẹ̀. Ọwọ́ ayé ò ní ká wa. Ẹ ti rí pé ọmọ yìí ológun ọmọ ni. Ẹ ti rí pé ọmọ yìí ọmọ tó máa gbógo ìdílé ga ni. Kí ló dé tẹ́ káràmásìkí mọ́rọ̀ Mohbad? Wunmi lé gbogbo family Mohbad, Wunmi àti ìyá ẹ̀, wọ́n lé gbogbo family Mohbad kúrò lára Mohbad. Darosha yìí òun ni PA Mohbad ṣẹtiri. Darosha yìí ni PA Mohbad olórí burúkú. Òun ni PA Davido kó 2 million fún. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Òun ni PA Davido kó 2 million fún. Ipe kan lọ ra pósí. Darosha àbúrò ya Wunmi. Òun ló ra pósí tó bẹ́ẹ̀ yorí Mohbad sí. Kí ló ń kọ́ wọn lójú ẹ bá mi bèrè. Tó fi ra rú pósí fún Mohbad. Darosha dẹ̀ gbọ́ pé Wunmi àti Darosha gbọ́ pé wọ́n ń ṣépè fún bàbá Mohbad pé lọ ra pósí. Ó kọ́ ọrùn Mohbad síbẹ̀. Wunmi àti Darosha ò bọ́ta pé àwọn làwọn ra pósí. Ẹ wò Darosha tó ra pósí yẹn ni. Kí ló dé tó ṣe ra pósí ọmọ kékeré fún Mohbad? Kí ló dé tí Darosha fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Bí kú ní ò pa ni, tòde ò lè pa ni, wọ́n pawọ́pọ̀ pa Mohbad ni. Gbogbo ogun Mohbad tán dẹ̀ rí, tán ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, tán dẹ̀ tún ti rí, òun lọ ṣe pa.
This is serious. This is serious. Now I'm going to translate and also analyze as we proceed. First, there is this narrative that is being peddled right, left, and center that Wunmi is young, do not persecute her, allow her to breathe, leave her alone, let the poor breathe, let the widow breathe. You know, that's what we've been listening to, that's what we've been hearing, that no one should say anything to her and that she's too small. But there are certain points that have been raised by this woman who I want to call Mohbad's auntie. She said, first of all, Wunmi is not 16. She is in her 20s, mid-20s, 24, 25. That is one. Two, according to Wunmi's elder sister, Karimot, who has been speaking from the two sides of her mouth, she said that Wunmi and herself and the rest of whoever it is that their mom gave birth to were dumped, left as their mom went about with different men. She confirmed this. She said even when she tried to reconnect to her mom failed her again at the age of, I think, 18 or thereabout. Left her and moved on with another man. Unfortunately, Mr. Mohbad fell into the same repetition of same kind of women that his father met in life. Let us proceed. Another concern that has been raised. Why did Wunmi run to Gist Lover, to bloggers, Kitty Jules and the rest of them? Why did she run? Is that where she's supposed to run to? The only reason you will do so is if you are guilty or you want to spin the narrative or you have tried to get justice privately and you need to scream, use this power of social media. And if you are to go out there, why didn't you contact big television, national television stations in Nigeria? Let us say she doesn't have such contact. Why didn't you connect the police? After all, your mom is a police officer or was a police officer. Why? And why didn't you come out to say that you and Darosha went about the buying of coffin? Mohbad's father was not part of it. He only went to his base to get a place for Mohbad's body to be buried. According to him, he said that his tradition does not permit him to see and bury his son, that he can only tell and appoint this to people to do it on his behalf. He must not do so because the tradition, and I think it is acceptable by a lot of people, that children should bury their parents when they get old. Also, why didn't Wunmi speak out? Why didn't she say, no, Mohbad's father does not know anything about this? In fact, Mohbad's body had been embalmed locally and he was kept under the staircase in his house or the rented place that he live. That they already did this and Mohbad's father was never. Why did you allow social media, people who are ignorant of what happened, to berate Mohbad's father? You kept quiet. You didn't say nothing. You felt comfortable with everything that was happening because you wanted to turn the narrative around. You already had the help of Gistlover, Yabojo, Tonto Dike, and some other people because their greater goal is to pull down Naira Marley for personal reasons best known to them. If you are not guilty, why didn't you speak out then, saying, no, this is not so? After all, you were on social media putting out updates, chatting with Gistlover. There was a video that I watched, and in this video, I heard Bella Shmurda, Mohbad's friend, is also a singer. They said he doesn't want to be part of this Mohbad's Malian thing. He's Mohbad's friend. That's what we know. But he's also probably being careful. He doesn't want to speak and put himself in harm's way. He knows the reach of these people. They're either into one cult or they're trying to protect one interest over the other. And if there is a case of substance trafficking, it becomes worse. But then, what will you do if you're in such a position? Will you speak out? Now, about the allegation of Bella Shmurda getting a place for Wunmi, being that that particular house that they live is a rented apartment and there's a possibility of anything happening, maybe, and she knows that anything can happen. Now, if you know you've come to this point, why don't you say the truth? Maybe the truth she believes will put her in prison, will put her in jail, and probably expose more, expose the unexposable. If you know what I mean. There is a lot happening behind. So many things happening behind the scene here and there. Things that will shock you. A lot of things happening behind the scene. But how did this come to this point? How did it come to this point where Mohbad's brother Adura, Wunmi, and every other person around cannot say exactly what happened? Even Mohbad's mom, she's mute. She does not want to say too much. She doesn't want to even say anything that makes sense. At the beginning, she was interested in nailing Naira Marley alone. And that is the only that I've heard from Yabojo and Gistlover. And now from Wunmi, they are only interested in Naira Marley. How can you connect the dots together? If you say Naira Marley, Wunmi, the court asked you, can you explain? Can you tell us how it went about? Did he send you? Did he send the nurse? Who did he send? Who did he send? How did he do it? Did he, appear from the wall, like pass through the wall and he did? What did he do? How did he do it? Wunmi could not explain. Now, Wunmi was also asked, now that you're talking about Naira Marley, what about Sam Larry? We've seen videos of Sam Larry and all of that. She couldn't say anything. She didn't utter one word when she was asked about Sam Larry. Then she was asked, do you know Sam Larry? Have you ever been in a relationship? She closed her mouth, not ready to say anything. What does that tell you? Now, we are talking of a young girl back then that became a lady that has been on the street. She was on the street since she was 14. In fact, from the report, she has been living with the Malians or the so-called whatever group or cartel or whatever it is right from when she was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, or wherever. When just look at that. So she has been on the street, hanging out, sleeping out, coming home late, or not even coming at all. After all, there is no mommy and daddy. That's their interest at heart. Where is Wunmi's father? Do you know that question still is unanswered? Wunmi's father, where is he? Nowhere to be found. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so terrible. It's like, even if you come from a home that is dysfunctional or whatever it is, at least as a human being, you will not put yourself, jump into the lagoon just like that, or jump into the front of a moving trailer, truck. You will not want to do that. It means that you have sense in your head about certain things. Yes, your mind, your brain, due to what you do and how you survive, might have damaged some things, but what is it then about having a family and trying to put yourself in the right direction? What exactly is this thing? Why didn't you come out to speak? Say the truth. And Adura, we are still calling on you to say the truth. You have been promised whatever it is, but do not think that whatever has been promised to you will remain with you. They know you know the truth. They know you have info. You have everything. And you are a threat to them. This is bigger than you. Open your mouth and say the truth. And to Belashmuda, there is nothing really much that I want to say about him. He's a friend and he can only say what he knows, and he can only speak according to how, according to what, his ability and capability. He can only say some of these things. But about him changing, it's like, I don't know, changing apartment and all of that. Maybe it's like, okay, is the baby going to sleep outside until DNA is done? After all, Mohbad is my friend, and even Wunmi, also a friend. So regardless, I will stand by my friend, and let's see how this thing turns out to be. If she now ends up to be the one who RIP'd Mohbad after they go to the court, then we'll see. But unfortunately, the investigation that would have been done, proper investigation that would have been done, I don't think it was done, because the house itself, the Nigerian police should have, come on, what kind of country is this? Immediately, Mohbad's father went to the police station to get a report to take Mohbad's body to the morgue. At that minute, at that period, the Nigerian police, if it were efficient, if they are normal people, these people are not normal. There is nothing functioning well in Nigeria, apart from when they want to steal, when they want to do certain evil, they wake up, their mind wakes up. Do you know that immediately Mohbad's father came with the corpse of his son and asked for the required papers? Immediately, the Nigerian police is supposed to have informed the CID, the investigative department of the Nigerian police, that there is a case here, and immediately they would have sent some of their police officers to kind of secure and seal that house so that investigation can be done, fingerprint, whatever. But now they are saying there is no CCTV. Abojo is reiterating, saying that there is no CCTV, there is no this. It's possible anyway. At times people put fake CCTV. It's not really connected to anything. The CCTV is there, but not working. It's installed, but not working. It's possible. But what we are listening to and hearing now is that that is Wunmi, destroyed the CCTV, because that CCTV is going to expose, that CCTV is going to bring to light what people never and might never know if it is not put out there. Where is the CCTV? The first thing that was done is hide the CCTV, remove the memory of the CCTV, disconnect the CCTV, tell them it's not working. Because with CCTV, people will be able to see who got in and out, and we'll be able to correlate the testimony of Adura, where he said that he left, he came in, he was in the kitchen cooking noodles, they were cooking jollof rice. No, it was Wunmi is in the room. Everything just muddled up. Why? Because they do not want to say the truth. The truth, they say, is bitter. They don't want to say the truth. They don't want to come out with the reality, because they are afraid. Well, if I speak the truth, it will affect this person. And if it affects this person, it might affect the money that we are all hoping for. It might affect this opportunity here and there. They all know the truth about certain things. The only man that is in dark is Mohbad's father. And because he's in dark, he is able to see, he's able to concentrate, no distraction, and he knows that there is something that needs to be done. DNA. Once that is done, then, well, the nurse has been held. But the question is, why is Prime Boy still being kept? How did Prime Boy RIP Mohbad? That's the question. How? Well, they say there are no videos recorded. They said this and that. You know, a lot of people were there, but nobody recorded it. Nobody can testify. So it's like only Mohbad that is not here and Prime Boy. It's good. I think this is a good argument for the lawyers representing Prime Boy. That is it. The Nigerian police came out saying nonsense. But Wunmi said, I was not there. Adura said, I was not there. So who is there that told the Nigerian police that the fight was brutal? Is it Mohbad's RIP corpse? Come on, let's get out of this foolishness. What do you think about this one? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.